This is quality stuff. I don't know how I'll make it up to you, Tara.
Here's the incantation, Francis. Remember to only read it in front of the ancient tree and when no one from town is looking.
Oh, believe me, I don't want anyone to see me having a conversation with a tree. Witch trials are not.
You will also need to bring an initiation incantation. Speak to the Farseer to learn more.
Hey, are you okay? You seemed upset during Marty's trial.
I realize Otto's not proud of the family business. But bringing in a resort, no more calm waters, no more fish, no more bait shop.
So, do you have anything to say about your part of that land deal with Marty?
My lawyer has instructed me not to say anything just yet, but I'm drafting a formal statement. It's going to be...
Hey, Miney. It's off to work you go. Should I go to bed? Hey there, Marty. And Thomas.
Ha! Bet you never thought you'd see the two of us together, huh? But we share a common concern. We've heard howling coming from this area every night lately. If you don't mind, can we cut through your property to see if we can find any wolf tracks? Wolves are a threat to all the livestock on the island.
And I want to make sure they're captured humanely and relocated to a proper habitat.
Howling? What howling?
You haven't heard it? It sounds like it's coming from, well, your lake, which doesn't make any sense. Maybe there's a hidden cave somewhere.
We're gonna check the mountain pass area first. We'll let you know if we find anything.
Uh-oh. If they start looking around the lake, they might accidentally wind up in Ravenwood Hollow. I'd better check up on Wesley to see what's going on.
I'm supposed to live in Milkwater, but now that the ferry's broken down, I'll just have to tell everyone I'm staying with Damon, even though I'd never really stay there. It's the definition of bachelor pad.
Amira invited me to go snowshoeing on the mountain pass trail. I know we're all supposed to be freaked out about the winter storms, but I'm really excited. I hope it keeps snowing.
Hi, Damon. What are you shopping for today?
Just stop by to say hi to Lena. She's my unofficial big sister.
Damon, if you're visiting me in your free time, it means you have too much of it. It's time for you to get a girlfriend.
Come on, Lena. Stop busting Damon's chops. Maybe he doesn't feel like being in a relationship.
Oh, come on. He's used to my teasing. What else is a big sister for?
Thanks for standing up for me, Tara, but Lena's right. I'm used to her ribbing, but I might be ready to meet the right person. So, you're single too, right?
Wow. I can't believe Marty's ranch was just a front for some real estate scheme. If he ever comes into my clinic, I'll still treat him, of course. I might use a bigger gauge needle. By mistake.
I knew something was off about Marty. He kept asking me about the last time my parents renovated the diner, what fixtures they installed and stuff. As if I know. I was like 5.
I don't care if they never fix the ferry. I'll swim to Milkwater. If that's what it takes to leave this place. Maybe when it's warmer, though.
Mom says I'm not allowed to hide behind her store and zap her customers with snowballs. She's no fun at all. This means we get a snow day off of school, right? Or maybe even a snow week.
A resort? No, thank you. That's how we get our book club discovered for sure. Not that Marty had any inkling of the book club. He's not the, bookish kind. Sweet holy mother of... This saves me so much time. You're amazing, Tara.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, quick!
Gotcha!
I have my wand and the incantation, Adept.
Then you are ready to be initiated. You will need a sponsor. Usually it is someone in the initiate's family, but...
Tara, will you sponsor me?
Of course, Princess. I would be honored.
Thanks.
Initiate Francis, take your place in the wheel. Novice, take your place beside him.
Initiate, you seek new knowledge, but with it comes a sacred duty. Who brings forth this initiate to join our coven?
I do.
As the great wheel turns, so must we take our part. Here where our ancestors stood before us, and where others will follow when we are gone.
Enter our circle, for this is the hour. A Fairhaven witch comes into his power.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Is one of those things going to escape again?
No, but we must maintain our offerings to keep the wellspring balanced. Welcome, Initiate. We now have enough in our number to turn the season, but we still need to collect an adder stone from the gloaming.
Yes! I know what those look like. Let me help. I am the resident rock and gem expert around here, after all.
Very well. The novice will accompany you. Tara, you should prepare and head to the gloaming when you're ready.
And you're sure this is safe? What are you going to tell Angus if I get zapped into the center of the earth or something?
Nothing, because that won't happen. Promise. I was freaked out using the standing stones at first. And they still scare me a little, but they won't hurt you.
It can't be worse than riding the ferry for the first time. Oof. Ay, Dios mío. This is amazing. In high school, we read this Shakespeare play about fairies. I loved that play. I used to imagine the world where the fairies lived.
They don't live near here, but you're not far off.
Fairies live nearby?
Whoops. Someone should have told you about that. And I thought I had to deal with too many surprises at once. I know it's a lot to take in, but we have to find the Adderstone.
Whew. Give me a second to compartmentalize, and I'm right behind you.
Shoot! I don't think my wand is strong enough. Sorry, Francis. We'll have to come back another time.
I'm not complaining. That gives me more time to adjust to, everything?
I better go see Zephyr. She upgraded my wand last time. I bet she has something in her shop. I found something. A recipe! Oh, finally! Oh, finally! Yes! Is it time for
Francis scares easy. If you're gonna be a witch, you gotta get used to being surprised every now and then.
Hi, Francis. Oh, those are pretty.
Thanks. They're matching wedding bands for me and Angus. I've been working on them for ages, and then this morning, he said he doesn't want to wear a wedding band. Something about being worried about losing it in the dough or burning himself on the oven. I'm trying not to be devastated, but totally not succeeding.
Maybe he could wear it a different way where he wouldn't lose it. Like on a necklace?
That's such a cheesy idea. But Angus is kind of cheesy, so he might go for it. Thanks, Tara. Keeping it real, I think I'm just anxious because I'm trying to, cobble together a new family out of the two of us. And maybe some kids of our own, if I could ever get Angus on board. I fell out with my family. So he's all the family I have.
Why did you guys have a falling out? Oh, did they not like Angus?
Oh, no, not at all. They love him. In fact, Angus has been trying to talk me into reconciling with them. But I don't know if I can forgive my brother for what he did. That's what I love about Angus, you know? He's always trying to see the good side of people. Most of the time, anyway. Hermosa, you are a lifesaver. I can't believe you found this just for me.
I feel bad for Giva. She's just trying to finish her research and suddenly her equipment breaks. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess.
Hey, Sebastian. How's it going?
Fine. Just been hanging with Juliet, making sure she's okay.
I just want to go sit in the woods by myself and play guitar, but now I can't. Why, Weather? Why do you do this to me?
After Marty's trial, Mommy said Messenger Cameron is the real malcontent. That made Daddy real mad.
So, did anyone at the trial do, magic? I wanted to go, but Mom said no.
I feel for Francis. It can't be easy seeing someone you love change so radically overnight. Well, an ex did that to me once, but there wasn't a genie involved. At least, I don't think so.
Got something for you, Parker.
Oh, wow, thanks. These will really brighten up my living room. Maybe brighten up the mood in the house, too.
Oh, is something wrong?
'Tis the season for the winter doldrums. It will pass. It takes some real privilege to stroll into a town you've never even visited, then make secret plans to develop the whole place. Attitudes like Marty's have killed entire neighborhoods back in the city.
Seeing Violet's designs in those amazing magical textiles is such a motivator. Could be cool to have brujeria-inspired creations of my own, too. What was that?
I think it was the gloaming reacting to my magic use. We should be fine. I just wonder how many times the gloaming can handle one of us doing something like that.
Oh, gotcha!
Lena said that the Adderstone would be inside one of these. But which one?
My time to shine. Let me take a look. I think it's that one.
How can you tell? They all look the same.
There's a legend about Adderstones. They're usually made of a glassy kind of flint.
Have you worked with them or something?
No, but the strangest people come through jewelry repair shops in the city, and you remember all the odd things they say. Anyway, I could be wrong, but that rock has more specks of flint in it than the other.
Let's check it out. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, yes!
I'm certain that's an Adderstone, but what about the other thing?
That? It's a keystone. I don't know how it got here, but we can use it to travel to other parts of the gloaming.
Wait until I get this under my loop.
I wish you could, but we'll have to turn it over to Lena straight away. She's the only one who handles the keystones.
That's a shame, but if you say so. Let's get out of here. As miraculous as it is, my brain is overwhelmed. We did it. We found the Adderstone, and another keystone too, which Tara tells me is a big deal.
Oh, thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Initiate, you did wonderfully. I'm grateful you chose to stay with us.
Look, I still have reservations, but this gloaming place? It's amazing.
The Adderstone isn't all we need to turn the seasons, right? Because I have this sneaking suspicion that it requires more ingredients.
That's correct. Could you gather the rest of them?
Sure. Everyone else is stretched thin right now.
Not as thin as before, but no, the path ahead isn't easy. Now that you've found this keystone, you can enter the next section of the gloaming, which is perfect. You'll need to tap the dragon's blood tree, which can only be found in that area. Tap the tree, place a bucket under the tap, and if you leave it for a few days, the bucket will fill with dragon's blood.
That's metal.
It's just tree sap, to be clear. This coven does not endorse gathering any actual blood. The herbalist will accompany you as usual.
I'll have this done in no time.
Is that? Yes!
Shelby is the most talented farseer I've ever known, but he isn't the only one on this island. Mama had the sight, and she dreamed that Shelby would come to us one day.
My abuela could see the future?
That gift skipped me. But maybe we'll come to Violet or Bastian in time.
Yeah. That hasn't happened.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, got one! Bum, 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 bum.
Oh! Got one. I heard you and Francis got another keystone. Killer work. I'm so proud of him. And you know me. I'm ready to go back into the gloaming whenever.
I'm ready now.
Sweet! Let's do it.
You two. Always going farther than before.
We'll be careful.
We like invented careful. So, what are we looking for anyway?
Dragon's blood, apparently. From the dragon's blood tree? Does that sound familiar to you?
Whoa, yeah, it does. I remember my mom telling me something about the first time she saw a dragon's blood tree in the gloaming.
I hope she told you positive things because we have to tap that sucker. Should I go to bed?
Tara. Are you ready for the neighborhood meeting?
The what now?
Otto made them mandatory. Didn't you hear? He's very authoritative. I've never known a mayor like him in India or England.
Oh, I didn't realize they were mandatory now. What kind of suspicion is Otto going to drum up now?
Greetings, all, and thank you for making my neighborhood meetings a part of your routine. We all know that our community is besieged by forces that want to harm us.
Like you. And capitalism.
Has anyone noticed more sources of harm?
I have.
Parker!
What is Giva doing up there in her observatory? No one knows.
Meteorology. I thought that was abundantly clear.
Oh no. Don't back down, Giva.
Then why do you spend so much time walking around at night? I've seen you in the woods, going into the old mine, standing by the lighthouse ruins.
Weather doesn't stop when the sun goes down, Parker.
Parker has a point, Miss Joshi. Why were you...
Otto, Parker, please, this is too much. For goodness sake, Giva might be higher up on the mountain of consciousness than I am.
Thank you, Cameron.
But Messenger Cameron...
I appreciate your input, Messenger. However, every claim deserves an investigation. We will return here in a week to hear the case against Giva Joshi.
I'm a scientist, not a witch. Is this the 1600s? You're all mad here.
The meeting's over, and, thank you all for attending.
I can't believe this. I came here to do research, not to be investigated by some power-hungry git. What's going to happen to me?
Otto can't do this. We'll find a way to stop the whole thing.
I hope so. We all had sense enough not to convict Marty and Sophia of anything. I suppose that's the smartest thing to do. Though if Marty and Sophia were fine, I will be too. Right?
Hey, Giva.
I should have known. After what happened to Marty, I should have known.
It's not your fault.
Of course not. But I ignored the warning signs. Oh, how kind. I really needed this.
The time for walking slow. Things I want but don't yet have. Wesley, some of my neighbors have been complaining of howling lately. Everything okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tara. Now that it's winter, nights have gotten longer, and I'm running out of my stock of potion.
What's in it? Maybe I could brew you up a batch.
I don't know. I got it from a witch I met before I moved to Ravenwood Hollow.
I think I might know the recipe, but it will require wolfsbane from the gloaming.
One no howling potion coming right up. So do you think this will really work?
Look, even in magic, some things have, what do you humans call it, a placebo effect? But if it works, it works. And it would be nice to have more peace and quiet around here.
Yes! I knew we were gonna find another.
By now, Antonio's probably noticed I'm gone. I haven't come up with a good excuse yet. He senses my magic, even if he doesn't understand it. He never asks too many questions, but I've been stepping out late at night, a lot more lately.
He knows now. That's for sure. Those messages about Mom and me in the woods? Wearing our robes and masks? That's how Otto won the election. Did I ever tell you that? My dad had to drop out of the race after someone started blackmailing him about us being witches. We still don't know who sent them.
Violet, that's so messed up.
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
This barrier is too strong for me or Violet. one.